Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the next session of our subject, that is concrete technology, material testing, and its evolution. We have started with our unit number 1, that is ingredients of the concrete. As we know, your cement, water, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, these are the ingredients of your concrete. And out of these ingredients, we have started our discussion, that is our unit number 1, that is regarding the cement. Okay, so in the cement, we have started with the definition of the word cement, how it is been formed, what is the process, what are the processes of manufacturing of the cement, maybe the dry process of manufacturing of cement or wet process of manufacturing of the cement. After that, we have started with the knowing this physical whatever the physical properties are there, why these properties are significant, why it is important for us to understand the physical properties of the cement. Okay, because it plays a vital role when you are going to put the cement in the for making the concrete. Okay, these physical properties, it may be the specific gravity, it may be the setting time, it may be the soundness of the cement, it may be the consistency of the cement, or it may be the compressive strength of the cement, whatever may be the physical property. Okay, whatever may be the physical property, all these properties plays a vital role in case of construction work. Okay, when you are going to use that cement on the construction site. Okay, and that is what we have started with, that is significance of the physical properties of the cement. Manufacturing, we have completed wet process and dry process. Fineness of cement, in our yesterday's in our previous session, we have completed that part, and we have started with this part. We called it as the consistency of the cement. I think definition also we have completed. What is the definition of the consistency of the cement? It is nothing but the amount of water. It is nothing but the amount of water which is required to make a good workable cement paste. What is the consistency? Consistency or standard consistency of cement is nothing but the amount of water that is required by that cement, that is required by that cement to have a good workable paste, to have a good cement paste. And that amount of water we are going to determine. How we are going to determine? By conducting the experiment, we called it as standard consistency of the cement. That means we are going to determine the actual percentage of water or the actual quantity of water that is required to make a good workable cement paste. Okay, the cement paste is flowable in nature, but it is not like it is flowing very fastly. Okay, it is in semi-liquid, semi-plastic stage. Okay, not fully liquid, not fully plastic stage, semi-liquid, semi-plastic stage, I can say. So how much water I require to make that paste as a workable paste, or to make the cement paste as a good paste? Okay, so that is what we are going to determine. And for this, we are going to conduct the one experiment. We called it as the consistency test of the cement. And for this experiment, we require the apparatus. We called it as Vickett's apparatus. Okay, we called it as Vickett's apparatus. As you can see in the presentation also, this is the Vickett's apparatus. I think previously you have seen this particular apparatus, correct? In your diploma, at the time of performing the practicals, you have used this. This apparatus is used to conduct the consistency test of cement, to know the setting time of the cement. Okay, for these two practicals, we are going to use the Vickett's apparatus. Always remember. Okay, so as you can see, there is a scale which has been mounted on that particular rod. Okay, then there is a plunger. Plunger is nothing but type of a needle. Okay, having diameter 10 mm and height 50 mm. For standard consistency, the plunger we are using, the dimensions of the plunger are nothing but 10 mm diameter and 50 mm height. Okay, 10 mm diameter and 50 mm. There is a glass plate below the Vickett's mold. Okay, the Vickett mold are having this again dimensions. Okay, top diameter is 60 centimeter, bottom is 80, height is 30, height is around 40 centimeter. Okay, I will tell you the exact dimensions. Okay, so in that Vickett's mold, you have to fill your cement mortar paste and you have to check the consistency. How you are going to check the consistency. Chalo, let us discuss. At first, you are going to take 400 grams of cement. What you are going to do? You are going to take 400 grams of cement. Okay, you are going to dry mix it. You are going to dry mix it. Then after dry mixing it, that means you are going to remove some clinkers or some lumps which are been present. Okay, if there are any lumps, you can remove that lumps using the dry mixing technique. But it is not like that, sir, we are using around 10 bag of cement on my construction site, and how I can dry mix it. Okay, you are not supposed to do like way. Okay, for such a big quantity, because we are just testing the cement. Okay, the physical properties we are determining. So out of whatever the number of bags that you are having on your construction site, you have to take sample. How much sample? 400 gram of cement. You can take it from any bag, and then you can check the consistency using that 400 gram of cement. How it is there? At first, you are going to take 400 gram of cement. You are going to dry mix it if required. Okay. After doing that, as we know, as per our Indian standards, the consistency of the cement paste always lies between 24 to 28% or up to 30% maximum. Okay, that is the standard consistency. Okay, what is 24 to 28? That is nothing but amount of water which is required to make a good workable paste. That means, suppose, take one example, first example. If I have taken 400 gram of cement, and if my consistency is 25%, if my consistency is 25%, so how much water I require to make that to make the workable paste? 25% of 400. That means I just require 100 ml of water. I just require 100 ml of water. That means what I'm going to do, I am going to take 400 gram of cement. That is the standard weight you have to take for consistency test, as well as for your setting time test also. Okay, so at first you have to take 400 gram of cement, weigh it accurately. After weighing, you can take the first trial. See, consistency is not like that you are getting at first instance only. Our range is in between 24 to 30%. So for trial basis, if you are taking the first percentage as 25%, so 25% of 400 grams, that is 100 ml water you require. Okay, this is the way to determine the amount of water which is required. Why this water we require? Because we are going to prepare the cement paste, correct? And our cement paste must be workable. Okay, we have to pick, we have to do a good workable paste, correct? And that is why I require 400 gram of cement. I am going to add, suppose at the first trial, 100 ml water. That is 25% is its consistency. Okay, by assuming 25% is its consistency. Okay, now I am going to mix it. I am going to mix it. But before mixing, I will make sure that I will prepare the mix. I will prepare the particular mix of cement and water within 3 to 5 minutes only, my dear students. Within 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, within 3 minutes actually. Why? Because after 3 minutes, there will be the heat of hydration process which is going to start, and it will lead to gain the strength. Okay, and it will lead to settle down the cement. That is, it will start hardening. Okay, the heat is get liberated from your paste, and that is why the cement starts hardening. At first it was in maybe in liquid, semi-liquid, semi-plastic stage. Now it will directly comes towards the plastic stage. Okay, as the time process, if you have taken 10 minutes, just observe. जर तुम्ही 10 मिनिटं जर तुम्ही नुसतं सिमेंट टाकले 400 ग्रॅम 100 ml पाणी टाकले आणि तुम्ही नुसतं त्याला स्टर करत बसलाय, त्याची पेस्ट तयार करण्याचा प्रयत्न केलाय, 10 मिनिटांमध्ये ती पूर्ण पेस्ट वाळून जाईल तुमची. ठीक आहे, कारण का त्यातलं सगळं हीट ऑफ हायड्रेशन प्रोसेस आहे, हीट इज बीन लिबरेटेड अँड यू विल जस्ट हॅव्हिंग सम लम्प्स, ओके, ऑफ दॅट मिक्सचर. That is why we have to make sure we are going to prepare our cement paste within 3 minutes only. Very concise, very precisely we have to mix it. Okay, very precisely we have to mix it. So we are going to prepare our cement and water paste within 3 minutes. After making the cement paste, we are going to fill it in this particular Vickers mold. Okay, after putting it into the wickets mold, we are just giving some compaction. Okay, we are just giving some compaction to that mold, so that the cement paste will be at uniform level. And then we are at first our position of the needle will be at the 0, and we are just releasing that needle from the top surface of your cement paste. Okay, at first we will take our plunger to the top surface of that particular cement paste. Okay, and then we are going to release it. So after releasing, whatever the penetration that is occurred of that cement, of that particular plunger, we are going to measure that penetration. And that penetration, if it is more than 30 to 35 mm from top of the your scale, or if it is 5 to 7 mm from bottom of the scale, then we called it as its consistency. That means we are having the good workable paste. But if water content is less, then whether that plunger will penetrate 30 to 35 mm? No. That is why in case of standard consistency, the penetration of the plunger should be 30 to 35 mm from top, or 33 to 35 mm from top, and 5 to 7 mm from bottom. Okay, always remember, this question will be asked in your upcoming online MCQ examination. Previously, it was asked for many times. Okay, what is the penetration of the plunger, which is going to happen? So, as per our Indian standard requirement, the penetration of the plunger should be 33 to 35 mm from top of that particular top of your cement paste. Okay, and 5 to 7 mm from the bottom. Okay, that means what you are going to do, I will show it to you. See, at first you are going to prepare the cement mortar paste. Suppose this is your cement paste. Okay, this is your cement paste. The weight, सिमेंटचं वेट किती आहे? सिमेंटचं वेट तुम्ही घेणार आहात 400 grams. सिमेंट पेस्ट आहे 400 ग्रॅम. वॉटर किती घेणार आहात? वॉटर विल बी इक्वल्स टू 25% ऍट दी फर्स्ट इन्स्टन्स, फर्स्ट ट्रायलला. ठीक आहे, फर्स्ट ट्रायलला आपण 25% वॉटर घेतो त्याच्यामध्ये. So 25% of 400, that means water content actually तुम्ही किती घेणार आहात? So it will be 100. ठीक आहे, 100 ml तुम्ही वॉटर घेणार आहात. आता ही जी काय पेस्ट आहे, यू आर गोइंग टू पोर दॅट पेस्ट इनटू दिस पर्टिक्युलर मोल्ड. या मोल्ड मध्ये तुम्ही ती पेस्ट पोर करणार आहात. ठीक आहे, देन यू आर गोइंग टू फिल द मोल्ड. ठीक आहे, या अशा त्याचा जो टॉप लेअर आहे ना, इथपर्यंत मोल्ड तुम्ही फिल करणार, सिमेंट पेस्ट फिल करणार आहात. ठीक आहे, ही अशी तुमची सिमेंट पेस्ट असणार आहे आतमध्ये पूर्णतः. ओके, आतमध्ये असं सिमेंट पेस्ट असणार आहे तुमची. देन द पोझिशन ऑफ द निडल शुड बी ऍट द टॉप. पहिल्यांदा हे बघा, इथं आहे तुमच्या प्लंजरची पोझिशन. ठीक आहे, तुमचा प्लंजर जो असणार आहे तो वरती असणार आहे. तो प्लंजर तुम्ही काय करताय, हा जी काही वॉट एव्हर द सिमेंट पेस्ट इज देअर अप टू दिस पॉइंट, हा जो टॉप लेवल आहे इथपर्यंत तुम्ही हा प्लंजर आणताय. ठीक आहे, प्लंजर कुठे असणार आहे? ह्या टॉप पोझिशनला असणार आहे, म्हणजे एक्झॅक्टली ह्या विकेट मोल्डच्या टॉप सरफेसला, टॉप साईडला. ठीक आहे, जी काही तुम्ही सिमेंट पेस्ट टाकलेली, त्या सिमेंट पेस्टच्या एक्झॅक्टली वरती, सिमेंट पेस्ट जिथं आहे ना तिथे तो कनेक्ट होतोय. पेस्ट मध्ये फार एंट्री पण केलेली नाही आणि वरती सुद्धा नाही, एक्झॅक्टली टच झालाय तो त्या सिमेंट पेस्टच्या, जी काय तुमची सिमेंट पेस्ट आहे तिथे तो टच झालेला आहे. ठीक आहे, तो प्लंजर. देन यू आर गोइंग टू रिलीज दॅट प्लंजर. तुम्ही काय करतो, तो प्लंजर रिलीज केला. रिलीज केल्यानंतर काय होईल रे? बिकॉज ऑफ द ऍडिशन ऑफ द वॉटर, द प्लंजर स्टार्ट्स गेट पेनिट्रेटिंग इन टू दिस विकेट्स मोल्ड. तो काय होणार आहे, प्लंजर खाली असं विकेट मोल्ड मध्ये पेनिट्रेट होणार आहे. मग हा पेनिट्रेट किती झाला पाहिजे? हाऊ यू आर गोइंग टू डिटरमाइन द कन्सिस्टन्सी. सो इफ यू सी द रीडिंग that this is the 0 and this is the 50 and this is 0. Okay, if you see the plunger is moving like in this, अशा पद्धतीने तो खाली येतोय. ठीक आहे, प्लंजर आतमध्ये इन्सर्ट होते हळूहळू. and if you see the reading starts moving, and if at initially it was at 40 mm, now it comes at around suppose at this particular level. ठीक आहे, इथे कुठेतरी आलो तो 5 to 7, म्हणजे 30 to 35 mm त्याचं पेनिट्रेशन झालेलं आहे फ्रॉम टॉप. ठीक आहे, 30 to 35 mm फ्रॉम टॉप हे त्याचं पेनिट्रेशन झालेलं आहे. ठीक आहे, ही रिडिंग खाली जाते, असे हळूच रिडिंग खाली जाते. ठीक आहे, जसं तुम्ही ऍट द टाइम ऑफ चेकिंग युअर बीपी तुम्ही बघितलं असेल, ते प्रेस केला मशीन, ठीक आहे, तर तो पारा जो आहे तो वरती चढतो, त्यानंतर तो स्लोली खाली येतो. ठीक आहे, पण तसंच प्लंजर ज्यावेळेस तुमच्या सिमेंट पेस्ट मध्ये एंटर करतं, पेनिट्रेट व्हायला सुरुवात होतो, त्यावेळेस ही जी रिडिंग आहे इनिशियली ती 0 किंवा 40 वरती असेल. हा प्लंजर कुठे सेट करायचा आहे, एक्झॅक्टली हा जो काही विकेट मोल्ड आहे त्याच्या टॉप एक्झॅक्टली तो सिमेंट पेस्टला टच झाला पाहिजे फक्त. ठीक आहे, ओनली टच. ठीक आहे, तो त्यामध्ये जास्त पेनिट्रेट नाही झाला, आणि त्यानंतर तुम्ही तो रिलीज करताय. रिलीज केल्यानंतर तो प्लंजर काय होणार आहे, हळूच इथून असा खाली पेनिट्रेट व्हायला सुरुवात होतोय. ठीक आहे, आधी तो सुरुवातीला या टॉप पोझिशनला होता, ठीक आहे, इथे होता तो, त्यानंतर तो स्लोली खाली जातोय. ठीक आहे, मग खाली जाताना ही रिडिंग इथून काय होणार आहे, अशी खाली येणार आहे. मग तुम्हाला बघायचंय हे पेनिट्रेशन किती होतंय. ठीक आहे, फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट टू दिस पॉइंट व्हॉट इज दिस पेनिट्रेशन. हे पेनिट्रेशन फ्रॉम टॉप किती पाहिजे, इट शुड बी 30 to 35 mm फ्रॉम टॉप. हाऊ मच इट इज, it should be 30 to 35 mm from top or 5 to 7 mm from bottom. 5 to 7 mm from bottom. If the penetration of the plunger like this, that will be your consistency. ठीक आहे, ती झाली तुमची consistency. मग ठीक आहे, consistency is nothing but we have determined the exact amount of the water which is required to have the good cement paste or to make the good cement paste. We have determined that. Okay. So at 25% if you are getting the answer, it is okay. But if you are not getting the answer at 25%, take the second trial. Increase the water content by 0.5, maybe 25.5%, or maybe 26% you can take. If at 26% also you are not getting your expected results, that is penetration of the plunger should not, if it is not lying between 35 to 33 to 35 mm from top, again you are going to say take the third trial, take the percentage at 27%, means you are increasing the water content. As you are increasing the water content, what is your observation, the penetration of plunger goes on increasing. करेक्ट ना, पाणी टाकल्यामुळे काय होणार आहे, पेस्ट तयार होणार आहे. जितकं कमी पेस्ट वॉटर असेल तितकी ती पेस्ट वर्केबल असू शकते का, नो. So you have to find out at what percentage. It may be 27.5, it may be 28, it may be 28.1, it may be 26.9. So at what percentage the penetration of the plunger is 30 to 35 mm from top, or it is 5 to 7 mm from bottom. So you have to see the penetration of the plunger. So the content at which you are getting your expected results, then that will be considered as the consistency of that particular cement. That means if you want to make a good workable paste of that cement, you have to add 27.5%. Suppose the answer is 27.5%. Okay, I'm just giving you the example. So you have to take at least 3-4 trials. That is why this experiment is going to take a little bit more time. Okay, because at the first trial only you are not going to get the results. You have to make the cement paste, you have to fill it, you have to fill it in 3 minutes only, then you have to compact it. Okay, how you are going to compact, just take the one of just what can I say, press, just take the one corner of that glass plate at your hand and just try to compact it. Okay, you have to rotate that corner, means 0 degree, 90 degree, 180, 360. Okay, likewise, that means you can do the compaction. Okay, it anyways I will show it at the time of experiment on Saturday. Okay, how this experiment we are going to perform it. Okay, so you have to take the cement paste and you have to just fill it in that wicket mold. You have to compact it, then you are going to set down, you are going to set the plunger. Okay, then you are going to release that plunger. Okay, and you are going to observe the penetration of that plunger. So the percentage at which you are getting the penetration of the plunger between 35 to 33 to 35 mm from, or 5 to 7 mm from the bottom, that is nothing but your consistency of the cement. Okay, clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are interested to see any video, I can play it for you. Okay, on YouTube, you will have lots of videos of such test, consistency test and all that. Okay. If you want, I will check whether it is possible for me to directly show you live, because it will take some time. Still, I will do it for you. Just give me a minute. So after addition, taking the cement, now just see what they are
कितना है आपकी फोटी टाइम निकालो देख रहा है टाइम को टाइम देखो.
See the way that they are putting the cement and they are going to.
अरे टाइम हम देखे हैं. टाइम निकालो इसको निकालने में लगेगा. अरे कौन देखा था उस टाइम. अभी स्टार्ट नहीं करना. अरे अभी नहीं डालो स्टार्ट.
See, within 3 minutes they are going to prepare the paste. Okay.
क्या बोलते हैं एक्स्ट्रा बेसन. एक्स्ट्रा बेसन कौन वाला किसको किसको स्पेशल ये नहीं उधर है उधर एक्स्ट्रा बेसन टूल या एक्स्ट्रा बेसन. अरे वो लोग कौन वाला लेके गया. अरे डाल सर. अरे पानी कम डाला है ना वो जो है ये तो वही कौन रखा हुआ.
See, at first they have taken the cement and then they have measured it. After that, they have put the water. So, how much quantity of water they are putting? They are also taking the trials. As I told you, the range of consistency always lies between 24 to 30%. Okay, so you can take 25% of water, 26% of water, 27, 28, okay, or 27.5% of water, whatever you want. Okay, how we are going to determine the water content? 25% by weight of cement. So the weight of cement we are going to take as 400 grams. So 25% of 400 gram, that means 100 ml of water. Suppose you are interested to take 28% of the water. So 28% of 400 gram. That means how much water you require? You can calculate 28 into 4, that is 56, 112. So 112 ml of water that you require for 400 gram of cement. If you are taking the trial for 28%, and if your penetration of the plunger, is 33 to 35 mm from top, or it will remain 5 to 7 mm from the bottom, that is your consistency. Consistency is nothing but 28%. Sir, this is the consistency. That means for a sample of 400 gram of cement, I require 112 ml of water. That is nothing but its consistency. And for this proportion, the cement paste is workable. Okay. Now they have added the water. We'll just see what they are going to do next. In just 3 minutes, we have to prepare this paste, my dear students. Okay.
टाइम वाला कहाँ गया रे. टाइम बताओ हो गया आ जाएगा
See in the wicket mold, they are going to put the
मोल्डवा पकड़ो
okay.
टाइट करो उसको
The diameter of the particular wicket molds are top diameter is 70 mm, bottom diameter is 80 mm, and the height is 40.
41% लिया ना
41 लिया
Just see the procedure that they are doing. Okay. Their proportion is varying, their proportion is different,
नहीं हो जाएगा
हो जाएगा
उसे उठाइए
but the procedure followed, that is what we are interested in. They are going to fill that cement paste in that particular wicket mold. Okay. After that, they will compact it if they require. Okay. If it's a very good paste, if they are going to absorb, then there is no need to compact. Otherwise, you can compact it. Okay. See the way they are compacting it. Okay.
चलिए काटिए
See, this is the cement spatula. I will show you. Can you see this cursor? I will use the pointer. This is the cement spatula that they are using. Okay, cement spatula. To just level up the cement mortar, this instrument is used. Okay, we called it a cement spatula. See the way they are going to cut down the excess portion of that paste. Okay. This is your wicket mold, as you are going to see, and this is the plunger. This will be your plunger.
अच्छा 5 मिनट तक खा गया
See the way the readings are there. Okay, as you can see, the readings which are been there on that particular
सर आ गया एक्यूरेट आ गया
apparatus.
ठीक है ना
Okay, as you can see, the readings which are been there. Okay, see, at first the position of that needle is particular reading is here. Now the plunger is slowly goes down like this. अशा पद्धतीने तो plunger खाली आलेला आहे, and you can see here is 10. The reading is here is 10, and the plunger is penetrated below the 10. Total is 50. Total is 50. So if it is below 10, total is 50, and from 40 mm. Okay, his reading is 40 mm. Okay. At this reading, the plunger is at the position, that is plunger is at the exactly at the top of your wicket mold. Okay, whatever the wicket mold is there, that paste you have filled, exactly the plunger is at the top position. So from this point, the plunger, once you release that plunger needle, the plunger will start go down like this. Okay, start go down like this. And here you can see the penetration of plunger. This is the 40. The penetration of plunger is below 10. So let us assume that it is around 32 mm or 33 mm. Okay, 32 or 33 mm. So this is the top penetration. From top, it is 33 to 35 mm. And from bottom, it is 5 to 7 mm. If you are having that reading, that will be the exact water content which you are in search of. Okay, and that is nothing but its consist. Just a minute.
एक्सपेरिमेंट कामयाब बधाई दो यार
ये दाने नीचे टकरा गया है शीशा से प्लंजर जी जो फट से आवाज टकराया नहीं हां फोटो
लगा पूरे जीरो
Penetration of that.
नीचे तो नहीं नटा
Okay, see the reading. It is below 10.
अभी होने दो
40 to below 10.
फिर जीरो हो जाएगा बस अभी कितने सर जीरो कितने होगा उतने कर अरे ना टाइम अभी जीरो हो जाएगा ना बस
See, here is the reading. Okay, around 7 mm. Okay, from bottom it is there, and from top it is around 33 mm. Okay, so this is the this is what the exact reading we want. In our experiment also, you have to see whether that penetration of the plunger is 30 to 35 mm from top or 5 to 7 mm from the bottom.
फिर से क्या करेंगे 42% लगे टाइम हो गया देखिए
And this experiment they have done in just
जीरो नहीं हुआ कि अभी
3 to 5 minutes. See the way they have filled the
अरे हिलाओ मत ना
and then they have just tested it. Okay, they have released
जो
that
डाटा लिख रहा है टाइम कितना हो रहा है
कितना लिखा ले कितना
हो गया टाइम पे
19 तक
अभी टाइम
and
कितना
we
हो रहा
stop
है
sharing.
अब 19 होने वाला है
Are you getting what how the first experiment, second experiment get conducted on cement, that is consistency? समजले सर्वांना? सिमेंट पेस्ट घेतलेली आहे, सिमेंट घेतलंय, त्यामध्ये वॉटर ऍड केलेलं आहे, वॉटर ऍड केल्यानंतर ती पेस्ट तुमच्या विकॅट मोल्ड मध्ये फिलअप केलेली आहे. विकॅट मोल्ड मध्ये फिलअप केल्यानंतर आधी तो प्लंजर काय केला होता, टॉप सरफेसला ठेवला होता आणि त्यानंतर तो स्लोली रिलीज केला. आधी टॉपला होता, त्यानंतर तो प्लंजर काय केलाय, रिलीज केलाय. तुम्ही रिलीज केल्यानंतर तो त्या पेस्ट मध्ये पेनिट्रेट होतोय. मग त्याचा आपल्याला पेनिट्रेशन काउंट करायचं की तो किती पेनिट्रेट होतोय. आपले आन्सर काय आहे, ऍज पर आवर इंडियन स्टँडर्ड द पेनिट्रेशन शुड लाईज बिटवीन 33 to 35 mm फ्रॉम टॉप और 5 to 7 mm फ्रॉम दी बॉटम. ज्यावेळेस हे पेनिट्रेशन तुम्हाला ऑब्झर्व होईल, दॅट इज युअर रिझल्ट, that is the consistency of that particular cement. Okay, so this is the first experiment, consistency of the test. Okay, and in interview, let me remind you, this question was asked many times. What question they are going to ask you, what the question they are going to ask you, I will discuss, because the same question was asked to me in one of my interview also. Okay, what they are going to ask you, sir, what are the physical properties of the cement? Okay, now your answer is, sir, what test you are going to, which test you are going to conduct to know the physical properties of the cement? Sir, we are going to conduct, maybe your answer is like this: fineness test, consistency, setting time, soundness, or it may be the compressive strength and all so on. Okay, but out of these all tests, which is the most important test? Okay, from all these tests, all tests are important, but out of this, which test is the most important? My dear students, your answer should be this: consistency test. Why consistency test is more important than other tests? Because only in this test, okay, only in this test you will come to know how much quantity of water you are going to add to make a good cement paste. Okay, once you know the consistency, rest things are very simple for you. Okay, that is why consistency test is very, very, very important. Okay, once you know the exact quantity of water to make the good paste, then only you can conduct the further test. Because in further test, like your setting time test, you require the consistency. In your compressive strength, determination of the compressive strength of cement mortar, you require the consistency. Okay, in soundness test, you require the consistency. Okay, that is why consistency test, standard consistency test of cement is more important for us. Okay, for a civil engineer, it is important to have the knowledge about this test. Okay, because this is the test in which you will come to know the exact quantity of water that you require to make the good cement paste. Okay, clear everyone? How we are going to perform this test, what are the principles behind this test? सर्व समजलंय? Please do respond.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
From boys.
Yes, sir.
Only one student has responded. Others?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am expecting more responses.
ते क्वेश्चन विचारत होता, परवा दिवशी तुम्ही क्वेश्चन विचारलं होतं सर. 7, 14, 21, 28 दिवसाला
The
कॉम्प्रेस
story behind 28 days. If you get the answer, you can share with me. Are you getting the answer?
नाही सर, मी बट अनुमान लावू शकतो सर. ते एका महिन्यामध्ये एक 4 आठवडा 4 वार येऊ शकतो सर. असं म्हणजे संडेला सोडून एका महिन्यामध्ये कंपल्सरी 4 वार येऊ शकतो ना सर. मग 5 वार येऊ शकत नाही सर. त्यामुळे ते असं टेस्ट घेऊ शकतो असं मला वाटतं.
No, that is not the reason. Still, I will give you time. Okay, you just search it on the internet. Just search it. Why 28 days only we are going to take to calculate the strength of the cement, or maybe to calculate the strength of concrete?
After 28 days, the cement, the hardness of heat of hydration rate gets low. Then it was taken at 28 days.
No, your heat of hydration process will start in just 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. And it will come, okay, before 10 hours, it will just harden down. That particular 28, why 3 days, why 7 days? Just go and search. Again, take some time, but search it. Okay. Very interesting fact we are having. I thought you are getting the answer. Chalo. The next test that we are going to conduct, or we are going to study, is nothing but the setting time test of the cement. Okay. Now, what is setting time? My dear students, once you are going to add the water, what is your observation? Once you are going to add some water, what is your observation? The cement
Hydration.
starts hardening. Very simple. Don't go in technical at first. Okay. In local language, पाणी ऍड केलंय तुम्ही, पाणी मिसळलंय, काय तुम्ही तुमचं निरीक्षण काय असतं? व्हॉट आर युअर ऑब्झर्वेशन्स? सिमेंट स्टार्ट्स हार्डनिंग. सिमेंट हार्ड व्हायला सुरुवात होते. सुरुवातीला एक सिमेंट मध्ये पाणी टाकल्यानंतर सिमेंट आणि पाणी छानपैकी स्लरी तुम्ही बघितली होती. ठीक आहे, त्याचं चांगलं मिश्रण तुम्ही बघितलं. त्यानंतर जसजसा टाइम जातोय तसं ते सिमेंट पेस्ट काय व्हायला सुरुवात होती? हार्ड होते. म्हणजे काहीतरी होतंय त्या सिमेंट पेस्ट मध्ये. करेक्ट आहे. अँड दॅट इज व्हॉट वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन आवर टेक्निकल टर्म नाउ. सेटिंग टाइम ऑफ सिमेंट. Once you are going to add the water in the cement, after addition of the water, your observation is that the cement starts hardening. The cement start hardening. That paste will start hardening. Okay. Now this concept is very important for us. When there will be starting of hardening of the cement, and when the cement paste gets hardened completely. When the cement paste gets hardened completely, it is important for us to know these values. When it is going to just start the hardening, ठीक आहे, हार्ड व्हायला सुरुवात होते, बिगिनिंग आहे, ठीक आहे. अँड वेन इट इज गोइंग टू हार्डन कम्प्लिटली, ते एकदम कम्प्लीट हार्ड झालेले, एकदम सॉलिड, ठीक आहे. नॉट सेमी लिक्विड, नो सेमी सॉलिड, इट इज कम्प्लिटली सॉलिड स्टेज. ठीक आहे. फ्रॉम लिक्विड टू सॉलिड स्टेज ही जी जर्नी असणार आहे त्या सिमेंट पेस्टची, आधी पातळ होती, त्यानंतर हळूहळू काय व्हायला लागलं, ती हार्ड व्हायला सुरुवात झाली. आणि एक पॉईंट असा आला की सर ही कम्प्लिटली हार्ड झालेली आहे. ठीक आहे. सो दॅट इज व्हॉट वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन. सो सेटिंग टाइम ऑफ सिमेंट सेट्स अँड हार्डन्स व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू ऍड द वॉटर. ओके, व्हेन वॉटर इज गेट ऍडेड. सो दिस cement time can vary depending upon the multiple factors such as fineness of cement, water cement ratio, chemical content, and the admixtures. Okay, which factors will influence the setting time of cement? Your answer should be like this. Fineness of cement, definitely yes. If there is more finer cement, it will affect the setting time of that cement. Okay, because greater surface area is there. Okay, so in a good way it is going to affect. Then water cement ratio. If you are going to take more water cement ratio, it will take more time to harden. If you are going to take very less water cement ratio, it will not, already your cement paste is not in liquid stage. It is in semi-solid, semi-liquid stage. Some part is get wetted and some part is is not wet. Okay, that is partially wetted, I can call it as. Okay, then chemical content, that is chemical composition of your cement, and the admixtures that you are going to use it. Okay, so multiple factors we have to consider to know the setting time. So cement is used in the construction. Should